Hi guys.
Hello people.
Very exciting.
Introduce yourself. We are starting something.
Yeah, I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we are watching Death Note.
Okay, like we have done a poll on Patreon, like new shows, because we
just
have finished Korra. We have done a poll and Death Note won. And so here it is. I mean, honestly, Death Note, like for the longest time, has been like one of the... For like years, I felt like I've seen Death Note here and there. People recommending it. Here we are. It is one. Now, Death Note. I have watched Death Note when I was a child. I don't know if I was like 10, 11. I remember none of it, which is why we're watching, because I simply remember none of it. I was trying to remember what I knew. Like, I know the book. Do you know anything, actually?
No,
you know nothing?
Literally nothing. Why would I know anything?
Anything. Like, I was watching this...
Like, when we started Attack on Titan, I didn't know that it's about Titans. Like, I have no idea, because, like, before this...
I guess only I know.
Yeah, before this, I have never watched animes. Yeah. Except maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a child or something like that.
Yeah, I have watched this when I was a kid, because me and my religiously Naruto. Like, Naruto was my childhood. I love Naruto. Like, I remember Naruto. I haven't watched all of it, but like I remember it. And besides that, my sister was always watching this. Although she has never finished it. I was like asking her about it, and she's like, I don't know.
She wanted us to go watch it together, and we were this close to watching it.
Yeah, and we didn't. We ended up watching Leftovers
instead. Yeah.
So
thank God, because we wouldn't film it.
My sister watching it, but like I have fond memories of it just because like I watched when I was a kid, so like I have fond memories to things that I watched as a child. So like I always had fond memories of hearing like Death Note. Oh, Death Note.
Oh,
but
it sounds so fucking
fun.
When I was just child, Death Note.
No, I just remember thinking that's maybe why I didn't watch it as like I watched Naruto, because I watched Naruto like one episode when it came out. I just remembered in my mind, like that's not for me. I was like in my mind, this is too bleak. But I was like trying so hard to figure out any other characters in that show. Nothing. Like I don't know if
maybe there is only one character.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Honestly,
but that's as far as my knowledge goes.
Really excited. This is our second anime of this channel.
Yeah.
The first one so far has been one of our favorite shows.
So
Ever, hopefully this is gonna be good as well, you know? We're gonna watch Subversion. Is that how it's said?
Well, we
also done the poll, and honestly we expected different results, because like when we posted the poll about what shows we were gonna watch, everybody who suggested Death Note, they were like, but please watch dub version.
Yeah. So
we're like, oh,
Okay.
interesting. Everyone wants dub, but like we should check it. Like we should make a poll if we should watch dub and sub one. But
weird. I prefer to watch things in like the original form, I guess. But like if you tell me it's better in a dubbed version, then I guess fine.
Honestly, for me with Attack on Titan, I mean, if it's better in sub, I'm glad we are watching it sub and its original version. But at the same time, so many times I missed so much of the plot, because like I couldn't read on time, and there were words that were complicated for my level of knowing English, you know. So like it's harder when you don't hear stuff, you know.
But we are watching the subbed version. I mean, I guess that's it. You know nothing?
Literally nothing.
What do you think the show is about? Like when you hear Death Note, what do you think it's about?
About a nose that is deadly. Like if somebody accepts that nose, they're gonna figure out the plot.
Not really. I mean, at least not that I don't think so. I don't think so.
If they read a note, then they die.
No.
If they... I have no idea Death Note.
I just want you to keep guessing.
But about like dying, somebody's gonna die because it's Death Note, you know?
Yeah, true. Anyways, we're gonna play now because I mean there's nothing much to say.
Sorry for big subtitles.
Oh yeah. Don't be alarmed by the very large subtitles. Milena broke her glasses.
Yeah, so I have the old ones, and I literally don't see with them when it's not a huge natural light, you know?
Yeah, and it's very cloudy today.
Yeah, so like
the subtitles gonna be like half the fucking screen.
Yeah, and we watched the preview, like we filmed Better Call Saul before this, and I literally, but at least I heard, you know, but like I literally didn't see subtitles, so with this one we have to hear, we have to read it. So
yeah, I also don't know if people like prefer, because like with sub, we're just watching the Netflix ones, and so I hope that's fine enough.
Yeah.
And we're gonna play. I wonder if I'm gonna like remember things when I start playing.
Yeah, imagine if you remember everything.
I'm like, I get it. I liked this show, and she watched it, but she never came to the end, so I don't think they showed all episodes.
Yeah. Immediately started. You remember the song?
Oh my god, my fucking childhood. The thing that always stays in my mind is like songs, I think. Like we all also watched Bleach and like Shaman King. Again, I have no idea what the plots were, but I think I will remember the songs. But I think this one is the main one. Well, there are a lot of characters.
Oh, there are monsters?
I don't know. I thought only one. I know that. See, it looks bleak, right? I remember the end. Oh, is this like fallen fruit? Like you Eve bit the apple and so she was thrown away from heaven? Is that it?
Yeah, it's fucking
this
bleak.
This is what I'm fucking talking about. This is not for me as a child. His name is Ryuk? Is he the main one? Mm-hmm.
He's the main one.
I'm assuming.
Interesting.
I'm getting Attack on Titan flashback. This world is cruel. A book or
Death Note. So he's gonna go and take it, of course.
Well, he is the protagonist. What if he's like the only one who's seen it? Maybe no one else can see it? Maybe it's like meant for him? See, he doesn't die when he picks it up.
No, I thought when you read the note, it's inside of it, like that is coming after you.
I don't fucking think I would smile seeing Death Note.
Oh, is your name written? Shall die?
Mm-hmm. That's the thing I remember.
He's gonna die. Boy, then he dies.
Oh, okay.
Are we gonna risk it and write somebody's name?
I mean, risk it? Like, would you ever fucking believe this is true?
I would.
What are you gonna write? I think he's saying it's impossible that I'm gonna kill someone. What's his name? Well, how would they know immediately that he died? It was a heart attack. Is that his name, Light?
What?
A fucking bully?
No?
I mean, I hate fucking bullies as much as anyone else, but like...
This guy's a psychopath.
People? I guess you're fucking dying.
I guess, Taku, you're fucking dying. Buy a pencil if you don't have one and write their name.
Oh, well, I'm all for it now. I'm all for it. Write faster! Write faster! Get all their names! Did he write it multiple times, his name? Who is he? I thought like he was like a Grim Reaper or like a personification of the book.
Back.
Well, that's what he dropped, but like, what do you mean I dropped it? You didn't drop it, right? That just seems so like accidental. I don't think so. His literal name is Light. How ironic. What? Were like the names already written down? Oh, he's scary, honestly.
Did he write all the names? Yeah, he's a psycho. I'd be fucking screaming.
Well, I mean, this child is kind of killing people, so I guess he's more advanced than we are. Do you know him? What is this?
Rick is shocked. Me too.
Did we miss a part?
You just kill people.
ノートは人間界のものになる。お前のものだ。いらなきゃ他の人間に回せ。その時はお前のデスノートに関する記憶だけ消させてもらう。本当にデスノートを使った代償って何もないんだな。俺がお前の名前を俺のノートに書くことになるが、デスノートを使った人間が
where he is, all the monsters, those all the people that have used the Death Note. So like, I guess they go to what is it called? When it's not heaven or hell, it's the on L.
What? There is a place that's not heaven or hell.
Well, the purgatory, not purgatory.
What does it even mean?
Of course you can't.
Red apples.
Oh yes, he is being sent away from heaven. I thought the names were already half written. I didn't think it was him.
Well, when are you gonna write your own name, boy?
正義の裁きを下す者がいるってことをもちろん最初は信じなかった。でもそのノートには人間なら誰でも一度は試してみたくなる魔力がある。殺してしまった。二人もこの僕が落ちた。軽いはずがない。人を裁く権利があるのか。いつも思ってたことじゃないか。世の中腐っている。腐ってる奴は死んだ方がいい。
Something happened in his childhood. Like that his father gets killed by someone, like criminals.
And now he's gonna be crazy writing the names. What if you accidentally killed someone?
Like, how do you know they're guilty? How the fuck do you know they're guilty?
まずは地球の掃除と思って凶悪犯の名前を書き続けた。
And then?
No, fuck, I don't want to know them then.
敵に迷惑をかける人間を病死や事故死で少しずつ消していく。そうすれば確実に世界はいい方向に進んでいく。
Okay.
真面目で心の優しい人間だけの世
Boy,
界
I
を
don't
作
think
り
you
上
would
げる。
enter that world.
そんなことでもいいくらいの真面目な優等生。
Sure. This guy's fucking shocked.
新世界の神となる。やっぱり人間って面白い。
Interesting.
See, I remembered like when I said I remember the plot of Notebook of the Death Note. Like I remember that there was a note that if you like write the names of people, they die. And so like in my I didn't think the first episode was gonna be him being a mass murderer. I just thought it was gonna be like I write one name and then that person died and then he like deals with and then he like trying to deal with the fact that he killed the person and like 10 episodes later he does it again and then he like embraced it and by the end he's like fully gone. And then I think that's all gonna happen in one episode.
Yeah, but like then what would be the point of the show?
How the fuck do I know?
Like him going full.
Well, I think it was about
Still is.
True, but like
interesting, very interesting. The main character is, in my opinion, a very interesting one.
I need like an explanation because he already seems like when we saw him, he like I don't know if that was like just like, you know, teenage angst and all that, but like he seemed already mad at like the evil people. Like in the beginning you saw the news articles going and people like have been killed by someone that they arrested murder and he's like every day the same thing. And so I'm just like, I don't know if his father was maybe like killed by criminals or maybe was a criminal himself or something like that, because like then to me that would explain how he is so ready normal. I just don't think that's normal.
It is not normal, and the thing that happened by the end of the episode when he said that like I'm gonna make this world without like any evil people and only good hearts are gonna live on this earth and I'm gonna be the god of all of them. Yeah. I mean that is not normal, you know?
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, I was
that part didn't have anything to do, in my opinion, with killing bad guys. It had to do with
from religion. Like we start with the red apple, you know, like Adam and Eve. He was even saying, I'm trying to go back to the scene because I remember him talking something about God in class. Like he was reading something. Then the blessing of the sea will become bountiful, and there will be no storms.
Well, no bad people.
Yeah, there'll be no storms. The blessings of God. So he's like, he himself is a God giving the world a blessing by getting rid of the bad people.
Bad people, yeah.
But like the problem with that boy starts with, it's not like all bad people end up in jail, and it's not like jail is not full of innocent people. And so that becomes a problem because I'm sure in your notebook where you wrote like 100 fucking names based on what you read in the newspaper, let's say a good 20% there could have been innocent. Even more. And also, who are you choosing to kill?
That's what I want to say. Why are we even considering if they are...
Just preface this by saying, I don't think if people are guilty, we're gonna kill them. I'm not that person.
I mean,
this boy is apparently for the death punishment. He is for the capital punishment. But see, the problem always with that, like, there's always like debating between like the death penalty and should it exist or should it not exist. And I mean, I'm a firm believer that it shouldn't exist, just because I think, oh god, why can't we pick easier fucking shows? Why the fuck am I speaking about the death penalty? But like, because I become fearful for what humans then become by like rooting for a death of a person, like no matter if they're innocent or guilty. I think it dehumanizes us, which I think is happening with him as well. Very interesting. I swear to God, I thought this first episode, I swear that's what I thought the show was gonna be. Like, I wanted to talk about it, but like I didn't want to spoil the idea. So what happens now?
Yeah, I have no idea what
so he said, so there are two death notes. So Light has one, and Ryuk, I don't know, has the other one.
And he can kill him.
And he was like bored, and he said, I just dropped it because I was bored, and like he wanted to see what happens.
But he did not expect this.
I honestly, boy, if you surprise a thing like that, I'll be scared.
But if he decides to give the notebook to somebody else, that's interesting. His memory are gonna be deleted.
See, that when he said that, I was like, is that how the show ends? Like, he gives, but I feel like the show...
Hopefully the show's gonna end with killing this dude, like...
Well, look, I mean, it does seem like that should be, like, a thing, but I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, I like this first episode. I honestly thought it was very interesting. It passed like this.
Yeah, it is fast.
Probably the most, like, the weirdest first episode I have ever watched, you know? I mean, in my honest opinion. But yeah, I have no idea where exactly is this show gonna lead. I definitely do believe that he's gonna, at some point, decide to get rid of this notebook. He said that he wants to become a god.
Yeah, he said he wants to become a god. It doesn't seem to me like he had that one moment where he was like, oh my god, I killed 2 people. And then it was gone like this. And I was like, no, that's what I should have done.
I wasn't joking anymore.
I was say, like, he seems like the guy. Like, he seems like the guy that's gonna shoot up a school.
Exactly. Even though he protects people.
I was about to say, like, throughout the entire episode, like, he's playing God. He wants to play God. He enjoys the part, but he literally fucking spelled it out for us as well.
Very interesting.
And the guy was like, oh, humans are interesting after all.
Yeah.
But the monsters. What the fuck is the other place called? Like, Purgatory?
Interesting, honestly. Interesting.
Don't you know that? Like, no. or Limbo. Is it Limbo? So, like, either Limbo or Purgatory. I don't know if, like, that's the thing that's, like, in between, let's say. I don't know. If not, like, I don't really know. Well, in my mind, maybe. Well, I don't know. Does hell actually exist in, like, religion, in Christianity?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the only thing I know from Christianity. Heaven and hell. Not the place in between.
No, but like where?
Then it's easier.
Where does it say that hell doesn't exist? Like, who is not supposed to believe in hell? Is it Christians?
What?
Limbo in Catholic theology. Limbo is the afterlife condition of those who die in original sin without being assigned to the hell of the damned. So like when you don't go to hell, but you don't go to heaven either. So it's like limbo. Okay. It's like basically.
They didn't teach me that at school. Would have been a lot easier.
I mean, I don't think they
I'm not going to hell if I do something wrong.
God, what cruel when you think about it. Like, your children and they're teaching you, yeah, you do something bad, you're going to hell. What? Excuse me? Does hell exist in... What?
Did you learn that?
Hell doesn't exist somewhere. Or, like, who's not supposed to believe in hell? Does hell exist right now? Does hell exist in the... Shall I say Old Testament? Hell as a place of weeping and garnish of teeth is not mentioned in the Old Testament. The term hell derives from Hades, a Greek term that appears only 10 times in the New Testament. Maybe that's
I don't know what that means, but I'm 100% sure that when I was 7 years old and went to elementary school, the first thing I was taught is that there is hell and heaven. And that's where you go.
I didn't take that class. So, like, I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm like, what is hell? Like, but I feel like some religion, like, doesn't believe in hell. And I truly cannot remember which one. It doesn't matter. But, like, and so I'm wondering, like, is the place that people who write in the note. So, like, I mean, this is not the first time that a human got their hands on the death note. I keep calling it notebook. Like, is the place where they go the place where Rook is? Well, because that's what I think. That place didn't look like hell. I mean, it does look like hell, but like after they die and they use the notebook. And like we can help him. Well, he said, "I kill you."
No, I can write your name. Very interesting, honestly. Can't wait to see what's gonna happen further.
I do like a legend.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of caught off guard because I thought this was gonna be the entire show. I literally thought it was gonna be a progression of him because I can't remember him writing in the book. Like, again, I don't know if I watched 3 episodes, I watched 10 episodes when they were like there, I don't know. Apparently, like, I watched enough to remember the song, or at least my sister rewatched it long enough. Interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting
start.